Right, hello, welcome to Queen's Park. And this is a station on, well, as you can see, the London Overground here, and there's also the London Underground.
This is where the London Underground Bakerloo line shares a track with the London Overground Watford DC line.
Yes, and it's quite interesting because, well, this is going to be a part of what we're dubbing the TfL Oddities series. There's a lot of different weird and wacky things that go on TfL's network, and we're just going to sort of cover them in this series. And one of them is this. So, as you see, you've got the London Overground British Rail Class 710 there. I personally don't like that train, but they are, heavy rail, national rail trains. Then in front of us, which you'll see in some B-roll, we've got a London Underground 1972 stock, which is a deep level London Underground line train. So, in most circumstances, you'd have the London Underground swoop in and then divert off again while National Rail just keeps on going like this, so it's sort of like that. But here, the London Underground actually joins with National Rail to the end of its route at Harrow and Wealdstone. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be exploring this line from here all the way to Harrow and Wealdstone, exploring different stations, exploring different areas, and just exploring this wacky part of TfL's network where the London Underground, again, just like the first episode, shares tracks with the National Rail, but this time it's a deep level line.
Train arriving on platform 4 is a train.
Well
Big
done.
train.
So I was just walking down the platform here as this 378 is coming in. And, well, I was just walking down the platform, getting some B-roll of the West Coast Main Line, which is right here, getting some B-roll of these trains. Overall, just having a look at the station, walking down the platform, and hopefully maybe getting a thumbnail shot. If that is included in the video, it will be, well, in the thumbnail. If not, then it'll be from a different station. But I noticed when looking at the down this platform, well, would you mind demonstrating for me?
Where's the safety?
Exactly.
The
It's
only
not
thing there
safe
that
at
is a
all.
danger sign. A kid can easily walk through here.
Yeah, there's like the danger sign is all the way down there. A child could easily walk there, walk onto the track, slip on a sleeper, or slip on or hit the third rail. Really not good. There should be, like there is on that platform. On that platform, there is a barrier. On this platform, there
There's
is
no barrier.
no barrier. There is only the end of the yellow line.
That pushed my
So,
rating down to a 5.
Yeah, it's just this platform is just straight up a not safe platform to be on. It is.
It may look
not,
like it's nitpicking, but it's serious, especially for a place like the trains where everyone uses, where families and kids often come. A kid can easily get hurt here. So
Yeah.
it may seem like nitpicking, but safety always comes first.
Yeah, of course, safety first. And this is like, if a station is not safe, then a station is not safe. Like, this is the sort of thing you'd expect to see at an unstaffed halt on an unelectrified line where there is a crossing down at that end where the passengers can cross the tracks.
But there's obviously no crossing here.
There's no crossing. You would not expect to see this on an electrified railway.
There's also there's no bars. Like there's nothing to stop from someone crossing one track to the other as well. I just noticed.
Yeah, and that right there is 125 mile per hour West Coast Main Line. Pretty fucking dangerous, if you ask me.
That dropped it to a 3 for me. 3.
Yeah.
3 out.
It's like
3 out of 10.
It's a pleasant enough station, but this is not safe. TfL, you manage this station. Please do better, because someone could get very seriously injured here. All you have to have is one out of control kid that's, you know, on a bit of a tangent, or just a kid that's out of control. This is not safe. And you don't see this, especially on a third rail electrified line. You barely see crossings on third rail electrified lines, let alone this. This is poor. This is really bad, TfL. Please deal with it.
Please do better.
Because if we look at this platform right here, you can see there is, right there, there is a barrier. There is not on this platform. Right, and we're here in the actual town / area of Kensal Green. And, well, what are your impressions?
Well, if we're just talking about the area, it feels niche, as in like it's small, closed off.
Yes, and for a lot of places that's really good. Like you can have some really lovely, quiet, closed off areas that are very, very, very nice, very peaceful, very calm. But this is not one of those. It feels very dilapidated. It feels like,
It feels dead.
yeah, it almost feels like, you know, you watch like zombie movies. It feels like an
It feels like a zombie
town.
town, yeah.
Yeah, like everything looks a bit run down. Like it definitely needs some TLC. Let's put it like that. It just seems like the area has been abandoned by the council that overlooks it.
And if we're talking about the actual station itself,
It's a unique station. It almost looks like a school.
I think it could have been a school.
Yeah.
Maybe it was actually.
Maybe it was. It definitely looks sort of
like it looks
neo Art Deco.
Like it looks like it was like built by a kid who was trying to understand how to build a station.
Yeah. And the station itself just, okay, it may be interesting, it may be
Okay, to be
nice.
honest with you, you can't tell us if it's a station unless you actually see the sign.
Yeah, you can't tell. Like, from a distance, I'd think, oh, that's a nursery.
Yeah.
Or a preschool, or a primary school. But no, it says Kensal Green Station on it. And it just seems like, yeah, it's an interesting station design for sure.
Interesting for sure.
But
nothing hints that it's a station.
It's not very well kept. It looks very
dead,
run down. It definitely needs some TLC. And just the area itself, like, I don't think there's a single point in the local area where there is a new lick of paint.
It's just old.
It's old, chipping away, degrading, losing its color, paint, and no one's paying attention to it. And it's sad because I imagine, you know, with a big like renovation project, this could be a nice area.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, you know, it's nice. Like,
and the station could get an upgrade as well.
Yeah, it has the makings of a nice area. It's just not
nice.
It's just very run down. I think there needs to be some investment, because with some investment, it could be a really nice area.
The question is if they would actually do it, which I doubt they would.
No, and it's a shame. You know, they'd funnel all their money into Wembley, and that's it.
Very much.
Yeah. Anyway, let's head over to the next station.
Yep.
We're here at Willesden Junction, which, you know, honestly, Willesden Junction's a big station, because obviously you got these platforms right here. You've also got a freight line right there. It's quite a big station. And as common with most big stations, there is a station cafe. And that means hot chocolate. So, as with life, I'm going to give this hot chocolate a rating out of 10. Now, this did seem like a very lovingly made hot chocolate when I saw the guy make it. Yeah, so that's instantly a point just for being a nice dude. So, if I pop it open here, let's see what this hot chocolate is like. Time to blur the face. Quite nice. It's not got the same sort of very chocolatey taste that you get with a lot of hot chocolates. While it isn't as chocolatey as, say, a Greg's hot chocolate or a Costa hot chocolate, it's the chocolate that you do taste is a lot more. No, it's a lot richer. It's a lot deeper. It's a lot like.
It's like savory.
Yeah, a lot like dark chocolate. So most hot chocolate is a milk chocolate. This is like a dark chocolate. I'll give this a solid 8.7 out of 10. Now let's get to talking about the station.
Surfing Fast is a big station.
Yeah, it's quite a big station. So you have a platform here for trains northbound. You have a platform there for trains southbound. You have another platform there for trains southbound. You also have up there, you have the London Overground North London line heading to both Richmond and Clapham Junction and also Stratford. But weirdly today, Stratford trains are leaving from this platform and heading along the Watford DC line, which I don't really get.
But hey, it's a bonus.
It's a bonus because it means we don't have to suffer 710s.
Exactly.
Well, now we will.
But also means people have options to travel to places without having to use a bus.
Yeah, which is obviously good because while buses are good,
Trains are faster.
Trains are faster, trains are greener, trains are more efficient, they could carry more people. They're just overall a better option to take. And in terms of the actual station, it is quite nicely kept. They'll obviously take a lot more care of this station than they did for Kensal Green, because this is actually quite a nice station. Now, it is a bit dilapidated in areas, but the canopy is in a nice condition.
There is safety precautions as well.
There are safety precautions, which is great.
There's no trash, there's no litter.
And the general, it seems like it has actually seen a lick of paint in the last 10 years, which is good. Yeah, and some upgrades. It's step-free, unlike Kensal Green, which is always good to see. And yeah, it's just a nice station. I quite like it. It's
basically, you can get to where you want, where you can efficiently and in a safe and clean environment.
Yeah, and the station is nice. Like, it's not as well kept as, say, a station on a heritage line or lots of other National Rail stations, because there are, like, if you look there, there are some stains. But the station itself, yeah, it is just nice. Like, the station is well kept, well maintained. The architecture is nice. And it's just a nice station. It is a nice station. Yes, you can actually tell that this is a station, which you couldn't tell with Kensal Green. Anyway, we're now going to exit the station, have a look around for a bit, and we'll tell you our findings. Right, and we're here in a Costa in Wilson.
Just having a little break.
Yeah, and well, we've had a look around, we've explored, and we have a few notes. So,
Number one,
when you immediately leave the station, it's quite run down.
Not as run down as it was in
Kensal Green,
yeah.
but still quite run down. And then you move a bit more, and you get more of a sense of community from the area.
Yeah, and the more you go further in, the more you realize there's actually people here.
Yeah, and it seems quite a lively place. But I know for a fact if it were dark, I would not want to be walking around here.
All by yourself.
Yeah, if it were dark, or if I was by myself, or like worse, dark and by myself, I would not want to be walking around here, and that's a big problem, especially since this is so close to Wembley, which is a huge area.
And it's very publicly known. A lot of people go there to have like a lot of concerts done. People go there to like, it's also a tourist attraction as well. Although places like London Eye and Buckingham Palace have tourist attractions, Wembley is a place that I'd recommend people to go to. And having this place so run down and so close to Wembley, it's like, you know, if you have a place that's close to Wembley, you want it to be a bit more, you know, welcoming, yeah, a bit more attractive, a bit more open, not as run down as this. But nope, they just push all their money into Wembley.
Yeah, it's a shame because
not everyone can make it the way here. So like, you know, when people take breaks, like how we're doing, they don't want to feel, you know, a danger.
So overall, it's still quite rundown, but less rundown than the last place. But the community is very lively, and it's definitely got a community. But said community doesn't feel the safest.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10, purely because it does have a coster.
Yeah.
Right. We are running a bit late because we had some mic troubles, so we are going to now be heading to the next place, which is Neasden.
So let's
No,
go.
not Neasden, Harlesden.
Yeah.
Same thing. You Neasden defenders, don't look at me. It's the same thing. Neasden is the same thing as Harlesden. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here at Harlesden, which out of all the stations we've been to, it's probably the best kept so far.
Yeah, it is. It's quite quiet as well.
Yeah, a nice quiet station. The tarmac, it's obviously regularly paved and regularly looked after. It's very clean.
Yeah.
Very clean. Surprisingly clean.
There's no patches of mold. There's no littering. There's nothing here besides the rain marks, but that's, you know, not that big of a deal.
Rain.
There are also trespassers and warning signs. That's also a plus.
The station itself, when you look at it, it's quite a nice station. It's got some really nice canopies, and it's got a really nice overbridge, and it's just a nice station. It's an overall really nice.
It's actually quite cozy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, really nice, really cozy station.
It's inviting as well.
Yeah, cozy, inviting, just very nice and relaxing environment.
Giving it a rating out of 10, I'd give it a 8.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 too. It's nothing super special.
But it's cozy, inviting, does its job, clean, well kept, regularly checked on.
Yeah, and it's got a really good train spotting location just there, which you got some B-roll of. And down there again, looks like a stunning place to train spot. I'll have to get some photos down there. But yeah, it's clean, cozy, and just nice. Overall, just a really, really, really nice station. Aha, but I have noticed something. Have you noticed it too?
It's the barrier that's on the other side.
There's no barrier on that side, so that's going to bring it down to a 7 for me.
Yeah, 7 for me as well.
So there's no barrier again. It's to an electrified line. There is a warning sign on the fence.
But there should be spikes.
There should be spikes and there should be a barrier. So TfL, please fix that. Otherwise,
7.
Nice station.
Yeah, 7.
Nice station, does its job, very nice and welcoming. Could do with a bit of TLC, but
nothing too major.
Yeah, nothing major. Otherwise, really nice station.
Yeah.
Right, we are going to leave the station now, have a look around the area, tell you what you think of the area, and then on to the next stop, which is Stonebridge Park. Right, let's skedaddle. Right, so we're actually in the town of Neasden now. Neasden, did I say Neasden? I think it's Neasden. Neasden fans out there, am I right? I know I could just look back in the footage, but no. Anyway, so we're in the town now, and gotta say, it's definitely the nicest place we've been to today. It's really nice, really well kept. It's fairly modern. The houses are all quite fairly new build, but they're all nicely maintained, and they're somehow not eyesores either. They are very nice, very clean. It's very nice and clean.
It's quite welcoming.
Yeah, it's just nice. It's a nice just a
Area that you can
nice
settle down
area.
in.
You can just sit down, have a chill in. Seems like a nice area to live as well, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Nice and relaxing.
If you have a family as well, it'll be nice.
Yeah. It's just nice. It feels really nice. And that's good. That's really good. Definitely
The station is also clean, well kept, easy.
just everything's quite nice about this station.
I
The
would
only
say
thing,
I would say if I had to like rate this, I'd give it like a solid 9 out of 10. I feel like this is
Yeah.
a standard. This is a standard it should be in.
yeah, this is a standard it should be for all of Greater London and Central London. And it's a shame that other places aren't like this because this is really nice.
Especially in the summer as well.
Yeah, like this is lovely. We've got the hot sun beating down on us. It's just really nice. It's a lovely place. You got the railway line right there. It's quite well served by railway. It's just nice. There's no other real way to put it. It's just nice.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's really nice and well kept.
Simply lovely.
Yeah. And obviously there are going to be nicer places out there that are like 11s and 10s and 12s and 13s out of 10. But like
this was a solid 9.
This is a solid 9. This is what a place should be. Anything below this is like a bit run down but still nice, and then you get to like
I'll say
the
the only
6s
thing
and the
that
5s
is stopping it is the station being a bit more upgraded for me. Like,
yeah,
a bit more like it being a bit more lively, a bit more bigger, letting people like invite people in to actually travel and not be afraid would be better.
Yeah, it needs. I think the station needs a bit of work.
It's clean, but it's like it could do better.
And also the general area around the station's a bit mucky, but this bit, walk 3 minutes away from the station, it's lovely, very nice and clean,
and
very
you get shade
open
as well, and good neighbors.
Yeah, everyone seems very nice and friendly here, which is really good.
And you can actually find your way out in the night because there's also a bunch of light poles as well.
Yeah, so overall, really good. Really like this place.
Solid 9 out of 10.
Yeah. It's Harlesden. I'm 90% sure it's Harlesden. Okay. Yeah, Harlesden or Neasden, whichever one it is. 9 out of 10. Really nice.
Where are we going next?
We are going to Stonebridge Park. Right, and we've left Stonebridge Park. We've come across this rather nice little enclave here with some flowing water, what seems to be actually the same canal that I think we saw back at Harlesden, Neasden, whichever one.
And to comment on this area,
it's okay. This particular road we're on, is quite nice. I will say it's quite nice. It's quite clean and tidy. And then the rest, and oh no, it's not. It's just not it. It's very run down.
basically, you wouldn't want to live here.
I would not want to live here. I might want to live there, but even then, I wouldn't want to live there because
You're still next to all that.
You'd still have to walk through all that to get to the train station, and it's just
not worth it.
It doesn't seem that nice. Like, I hate to say it because I really wanted Stonebridge Park to be nice, and it has a lovely name, but the station has let me down, and
now the place has let you down.
Yeah, the place is really just like. I will include some B-roll of what it's like, but it is very car-centric. Like, but to get to the station, we have to cross this massive fuck-off motorway, which is very difficult to cross. You have to walk through this area like Conduit Way, and it is just
not
a
worth
shithole.
it.
Like, There's no other way to put it. It's a bit of a shithole.
It's not a bit.
Very.
It's not a bit. It is a shithole. Not the worst shitholes.
No,
There is worse
there's
out there.
worse.
But this is like this like just shithole. It's just shithole.
Yeah, because like the buildings are buildings. I'd put them Victorian / very just post-Victorian, and the buildings themselves are nice, but it's just all so run down. It's so run down. There's litter all over the place. It's like the roads are broken. It's obvious the council doesn't care. You know, I've seen holes filled better on Pornhub than I have in these roads.
I should have expected that. Yeah, so rating the station 4 out of 10, and rating the area
3 out of 10. I'm sorry.
I'll give it a 3 as
The
well.
houses are really nice. It's just the whole area.
It needs more than TLC. It needs bleach. It needs everything.
Yeah, it's completely dilapidated, and it's so sad to see because it could be really nice. And get rid of that big fuck off motorway. That's the first step you need to do. Make it more pedestrianized, like that last area was.
So can we get out of here now?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's head towards. Oh god, we're heading towards Wembley. Oh no! Oh no! Right, and we're at Wembley Central, which, if we're being honest, it's a bit shit, isn't it?
I mean, it's built and there are safety precautions.
Yes, it's the first station with safety precautions, which is
on both
very
sides.
good to see. But that is where the positives end for this station, really.
I mean, it's clean, it's built.
The station itself is a bit of a shithole. Yes, you have barriers protecting
on both sides,
which is good to see. But the station itself is really architecturally, from a purely architectural standpoint, yes, it's clean, which is good to see, but it's very run down. And from an architectural standpoint, it's just not good. It reminds me very much of Birmingham New Street and it's the first station that's on the West Coast Main Line. It's very Birmingham New Street, very London Euston, very Stafford, Coventry.
For like a place that's called like Wembley Central, you would think it'd be a bit more prettier, a bit more inviting.
Yeah, but no, it's a very sort of.
It's like hand-fisted in there, to be honest with you.
It's like it's trying to be a subsurface station, but failing miserably. And yeah, it's just not nice. It's very sort of 70s post-brutalism, modernist brutalism. If
I had to give it a rating, I'd give it like a solid 5 out of 10. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just there.
Yeah, it's just there. It's a bit of an eyesore, and it's very dark, which isn't great.
I can imagine how scary this place would be during the nighttime.
Yeah, I've been here during the night. It's not fun.
Yeah.
This is the first West Coast Main Line station. It's the first of 2 we're going to visit on this episode, the other one being the end of the line. And it definitely has the West Coast Main Line aesthetic. It's very brutalist, very dark, very dingy.
It's like World War ended and now this is here.
Yeah, it's very sort of like 60s, 70s post-brutalism, trying to be like super futuristic. If you look at the footbridge up there, it's trying to be like cool and hip, and it's really not it. It's not just London Overground and the tube that serve this station. As we said, it's the first West Coast Main Line station. which means you get the occasional London North Western Railway service, and there is also the hourly Southern service that stops here as well.
Which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing. The station, though, reminds me very much of Birmingham New Street. It's very dark and dingy and
edgy.
Yeah. That's
So,
enough
yeah.
on the station. Let's go and explore.
Overall rating 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Just mid. Could be a lot better.
Let's go explore.
Let's go explore. Right, and we're here in the actual Wembley Central sort of local area. And it is actually, yeah, very nice, very clean, very open. This is
Very
just the
lively
main
as
high
well.
road we're talking about. There's this actually quite nice sort of modernist Art Deco high-rise thing here that's really nice. In sharp contrast to, I'll put some B-roll in of the really, really, really nice sort of Victorian Edwardian buildings along the high street. Unfortunately, the view from here is kind of ruined by that nasty brutalist thing there, which is genuinely such a shame, because the rest of it's actually really nice, and the theme continues along there. It's just really nice. It's nice, clean, well kept. Yeah, just genuinely really nice. There's some lovely mock Tudor buildings around the side of there. I'll get
I
some
would say
B-roll.
that it would be nice to live here and you have like a lot of options when it comes to buying stuff or traveling, so you're not in a, you're not put in the pinch.
Yes, because there are 4 stations that bear the name Wembley. There's Wembley Central, there's Wembley Stadium, which is back there, there's Wembley Park, which is on the Met Line in that direction, and there is also Wembley North, which is our next station. But I will say, while the main high road is really nice, I had a look down one of the streets, and I'll include some B-roll of it, and it was just completely run down. So it's obvious they only really pay attention to the high road, which isn't great.
It kind of like reaffirms the idea that they only care about the area that people will mostly be in when coming visiting.
Yeah, because this is the road you walk along when you're walking to Wembley Stadium from Wembley Central. So they only care about the road that you're going to be walking along when you're on your way to an event, to give you a good impression of the place. And I must say, my impression of the road is really good, but the general area, I'd say it seems very run down, very sort of dilapidated, very much in need of funding. And
if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it a 6.5.
Yeah, this bit's really nice.
Yeah.
This bit is really nice, and I genuinely mean that. It's got some beautiful Edwardian and Victorian buildings. It's got some lovely mock Tudor buildings.
And they
certainly
can really nice imitate that entire feeling across this whole area.
They definitely could, and really all it needs is just cleaning and maintenance. Give the lamppost a bit of a lick of paint.
So
maybe
I gave
some
it 6.5.
more.
What would you give it?
I'd give it a 6.5 as well. Maybe add some more of these in the local area. Like, this is nice.
Yeah. Just a place where you can come and hang out. And
yeah. Like, it's nice. And it's a shame this isn't in the rest of the local area, I'd say. Anyway.
So, where to next?
Now we're going to head back to the station and we're going to get on the next train to Wembley North. So I think now that we're going to Wembley North, we'll probably get a much better idea of what the actual general area of Wembley
looks like. Yeah.
So let's head to Wembley North.
Let's get going.
Right, and we're here at North Wembley, and it's unironically actually a really nice station. Definitely, this almost feels like what Kensal Green could have been like. It's very nicely looked after.
It's clean, looked after, and most importantly, there is spikes on both sides and a
Yes.
safety hazard.
Yes, so everything is nice and safe, which is great because this line's kind of been missing that, you know? So, it's great. We've got safety precautions here. The station, architecturally and stylistically, very, very, very similar to Kensal Green. Just it seems like it's taken care of a lot better.
I mean, the easiest reason for that is because it's Wembley. It's going to be taken care of more at the end of the day.
Yes, but it is really nicely taken care of. So
overall, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah, same. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it can be better. It can be better. It can have its own personality, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's nice. So what we're gonna do, we're now just gonna leave the station and we'll see what actual Wembley is like.
Well, North Wembley.
Yeah, right. And we're in we're in North Wembley. We've had a bit of a walk around and
honestly, it's a
really
very nice place.
Yeah, you've got these beautiful Victorian era buildings. Some of them have been done up in a sort of mock Tudor style, which is really lovely. It's really nice. The general area is really nice. There's a really beautiful Tesco over there, which is pretty weird to
Pretty
say.
much you're set. If you live here, you'd want to live here, and you're pretty much set.
Yeah, it's very nice. Station's great. It's just nice. It's a nice area. It's a nice place. Obviously there are bits that look a bit and it is a bit littery there, but overall it looks really nice, is what I'll say. Overall, it looks like a place I would definitely like living in.
I'd live here too for most of my time being.
Yeah, it is really nice, especially the building.
I'd give it a rating of 8 out of 10. The reason why it's not a 9 is because there is there's a lot of litter in places that can be cleaned up and fixed if people pushed it hard enough.
Yeah, and it's people just not taking care of their houses.
And just not renovating. But besides that, it's a solid 8 for me.
Yeah, and the general cleanliness of the area does look very nice. It's very nice and green. There's a lot of trees and
it's a lot of life. There's a lot of life, you can tell.
Yeah, generally nice. I like it here. Anyway,
next journey?
Next train, we are heading off to South Kenton.
Let's go!
Right, we're at South Kenton station, which it's quite a nice station. It's I actually think it's our first island platform station of the video. It's a really nice island platform here. And right there, you got the West Coast Main Line. It's a gorgeous main line, the further north you get. Really nice line. And then over here, obviously got the Watford DC, which, we've been going along the whole video. But this is the first island platform station, and immediately I am again noticing the problems that we had over at Kensal Green, and that is there is no barriers going down to the track. And I will again mention this is a third rail electrified line with 450 volts. If you touch that third rail, you are dead. That is a massive safety hazard. Please TfL fix that. Overall general area looks pleasant enough.
It's pretty, it's welcoming. I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a nice enough station.
The only
Probably
thing that's keeping it is appearances. Besides that, the safety is awful.
Yeah, there are like roots growing out of the station.
Actually, I drop it to a 6 out of 10. Actually.
Yeah, but the thing that I really like about the station is I come here all the time to just train spot West Coast Main Line, so you can just see, you get an amazing view
the view is quite
of
great.
the West Coast Main Line. And if at any point we see a WCML train going through, we will of course record it and show you actually what the view from here is like, because it is a stunning view of the West Coast Main Line. You can get some great shots.
What's your rating?
I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 6.
It's nice enough, and it loses points on
the
that
weeds
score there
and the safety. That's
Yeah.
what's dropping you down to a 6.
But the train spotting aspect is really
Yeah.
good. Anyway, as that 7:10 is coming in, we are going to head out of the station and have a look around. Right.
Let's go.
Skedaddle, skedoodle, your dick's now a noodle. Right, and we're here sort of on this road. That's a road in South Kenton. It is nice though. South Kenton is quite nice.
The best way to describe it is that it's calm, clean, collected. It's just chill, really.
Yeah, it seems like a very chilled out place. You've got some lovely mock Tudor buildings on that end. Some also nice Victorian buildings with a mock Tudor aesthetic added on this end. Just some really nice, lovely architecture here. You've got some sort of 30s Art Deco on that side, it's a nice sort of range of architectures we've got going on here.
If I was old, I'd settle down here.
Yeah, it does feel like a kind of place you can settle down. It's nice, very quiet, very chilled out.
And there's a pub for anyone who wants to drink.
Yeah, there's a pub there, right next to the station. And
Overall,
I'd give
the station I gave a 6. This place I'd give a 7.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7 too. It does need a bit of TLC. You can see there are some patches.
It could be nice. It could be more lively.
But it's nice. It's a nice place. And for that, we're giving it a 7.
Where's
Speaking of the station, we're getting on the next train to Kenton. Let's have a look at Kenton.
Let's go.
Right, and we're here at Kenton itself.
Basically the same.
It looks exactly like, I mean, beat for beat, exactly like like North Wembley, but the bridge is blue and it is less safe.
There's no spikes. There's only a very dirty, crusted up danger sign.
Yeah, so not safe at all. Someone's gonna get hurt here. It's only a matter of time. It's not if, it's when.
Rating overall, to be honest with you, this place looks more run down in my opinion. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it definitely looks a bit more run down than North Wembley.
I'd give it a 3.
3, yeah. Yeah, because it's just not safe there.
Not safe, run down, needs TLC.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, anyway, so very short bit here, but it's basically otherwise identical to what we yapped on about at North Wembley. So
let's go
we're
around
just
and check
gonna-
if the town's okay.
yeah, we're just gonna get to the point and get to the town.
Let's go.
Right, and I'm starting to see a theme develop here.
Me too.
Very nice sort of Victorian workers' buildings. Very nice and quiet.
To be honest with you, it's an upgrade from the last place that we were at. There's
Yeah?
no litter, there's no trash. It's clean, it's sleek, it's what the last place should be.
Yeah, it is very nice. And again,
I'd live here. I'd live here.
and again, sort of the theme of Victorian with some mock Tudor implemented. Just nice. It's just nice.
I'd give it a solid. So, the station we gave a
3.
3, but the place here, I'd give a solid 8.
Yeah, it's nice. The place is nice.
So station, you need TLC. This place, you're almost perfect.
Yeah. Anyway, let's head over to Harrow and Wilstone now, because we said all we need to.
Yep, let's go.
Whee!
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In them fields and bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poison in their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah! Themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave that role to the poor. Time will tell on their power minds, making war just for fun. Treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait till that judgment day will come. Now in darkness world stops turning, ashes where their bodies burning. No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees the war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah!
Right, and we're here at Harrow and Wilstone, the end of the line. And yeah, it's a nice station. The sun is beaming down in the right place, and it's overall just a nice station to be at.
And since I've walked around here and actually got a look at the place, I can solidly give it an 8. With a little bit of touch-ups, it can be better,
Yeah.
but solid 8.
Yeah, it's a solid 8 out of 10. Considering we've given stations much worse than this 6 and 7s, this definitely is deserving of an 8, maybe an 8.5 at best. But it does need some touches up here and there. And this is our second West Coast mainline station, our third junction station. So the first being Wilson Junction, the second being Wembley Central, and the third being this one. This is obviously the second of the West Coast mainline stations, the other one being Wembley Central. And this is by far the nicer between here and Wembley Central, I'd say. So we can't really leave the station today due to 710s being 710s and them breaking down on us, because that's what 710s do, you know, that's what 710s are famous for.
But
so,
if you want a part 2, then that is an option.
yes, we will do a part 2 if you so want to. Yeah, there's been, we're obviously running a bit late, so we can't explore the local area, unfortunately. But we will in a part 2, if we do a part 2, which hopefully we will.
Hopefully.
And
yeah, that's it.
That's going to do it for this video because, as I said, we are running late. I've been Willow.
I'm redacted username.
And we will see you next week. Okay, thanks.
thanks,
Bye! Underground, overground, wombling free. The wombles of Harrow and Wilston are we making good.
Train arriving on platform 4 is a train.
Well
Big
done.
train.